Hello, Bagby Barracudas. This is BNN for Monday, April 26, 2021. And now it's time for Name That Teacher's Pet. This dog's name is Baxter. He loves playing cardio dog, running up and down the stairs with a toy, and he also loves walks and snuggling in the evening.
Does Baxter belong to Miss London or Mrs. Jensen?
If you guessed that Baxter belongs to Miss London, you're right.
Welcome back to another craft corner with Mrs. Bacon. I have a Mother's Day craft for you. So you can make this for any woman in your life who takes care of you, who is kind of like a mom. So you can make this for your mom, your grandma, your aunt, anyone who is special and shows you love every day because you want to show the people you love that you love them back. All right, so you're going to need a few pieces of colored paper. It's okay if you don't have a lot of different kinds. I just picked some colors, scissors, and a glue stick. Okay, now we're going to make a card. Now, I am choosing to make my card background green because my mom loves green. So if your aunt loves pink or your grandma loves purple, maybe think about who you're making the card for. Okay, so you're going to fold it in half. It's going to be an up and down card. So you want to make sure those edges match up, and then you can fold it. And then what you're going to do is you are going to cut out a couple of hearts. Now, they don't have to be big. You're just going to use these to decorate the front of your card. So what I would suggest is you can take all of your paper. If you want them all the same size, you can fold a little section on your paper. So just fold it a little bit of it up. And then you can do this two ways. You can trace a heart to cut out, or if you use my folding technique, you cut on the folded side. See, not on the open side, it won't work. And then you cut out just half of a heart. And then I have 3 colorful hearts that I can use in the front of my card. And if I wanted to use this, I could even use that. So what you're going to do on the front of your card is you're going to write the phrase, Happy Mother's Day. And maybe we could put it down here so you guys know how to spell it. So if you need help spelling, you can pause the video. So you're going to write Happy Mother's Day on the front of your card, however you like. All right. So we would write that out. Happy Mother's Day. And remember, Mother's Day is celebrating anyone who is like a mom to you. So it doesn't specifically have to be for your mom if you've already made her something, or if maybe somebody else helps to take care of you. So you're going to write Happy Mother's Day on your card anywhere you like. Then you're going to take those hearts and you can put them anywhere. Now, I made mine kind of big. I can chop them down and make them smaller. I can do a bunch of tiny hearts. It's up to you. So I did this already. I kind of overlapped them. And then I wrote on it, I love you. Now we need to make sure we get that phrase on the front because in the middle of the card, we're going to have the next part of our Happy Mother's Day saying. Okay, so I love you. And then you're going to put a couple of dots because our sentence is going to continue inside. So when you're done decorating the front of your card, you're going to open your card up. And I want you to draw a big heart on the inside. Now mine I put mine right smack dab in the middle, and it took up a lot of space, which is exactly what we want because we want to fill in a nice big heart. So I'm going to do the same thing with this one. So I'm going to draw a nice big fat heart. It's not going to be perfect. Nothing's always perfect, but that's okay. Big heart. Draw that in there. Yours isn't perfect. Yours isn't big. If you want yours to be a little smaller, that's fine. Everyone has their own way of doing things. Then you're going to take the rest of your paper that you had cut out your hearts earlier from, and you're going to start to do some tear art. Remember when we did the jack-o'-lantern or the pumpkin in October? You're going to use that same technique. So remember, you're going to tear pieces from your construction paper that are not big. You want them to be relatively small, right? Because you just want them to be all different sizes and kind of small. Not huge. This is probably the biggest piece that I would want. I don't want a big piece of paper. Then you're going to use that glue, and you're going to take all those tiny pieces, and you're going to start filling in your heart with all the pieces, which is why I chose different colors, because I want my heart to be filled with all these different color construction paper pieces. The reason we're using tiny pieces is because the last part of our phrase for Mother's Day is this. Happy Mother's Day, I love you. And then when you open it up, 2 pieces. Oops, wrong way. 2 pieces. See, look at that. And your heart should be filled with all these tiny pieces of the ripped construction paper because they're little pieces. So it's kind of a fun little thing to do. Now, I would do the same thing over here. Remember, you want to use the technique where see, I still have a lot of gaps on this one. So I would take it and I would glue on top of the green gaps that I'm still seeing, because it's okay for my pieces of paper to overlap. So I have some gaps right here and here. So I would take, maybe there's not very much pink down here. So I would take my pink and I would stick it right there. And I'd smash it down because you want to make sure that it's really in there. Now, whether you leave that solid line around your heart or you cover it up with the paper and it's just the paper pieces, it's up to you. Everyone has their own opinion on that. Okay? So you just want to make this your best work for the person in your life that takes care of you and shows you love every day. So you want to make sure. So I would kind of go back in with tinier pieces. I would fill in all those green gaps. And then when I'm done with my card on the front and I have I love you, and then in the middle I have 2 pieces, and I can even do those ... dots to show it's continuing from the sentence. If you have all of this done, there should be space for you to add more confetti hearts if you want to make more hearts. You can glue some down everywhere, or you can write a nice message or a poem to your mom or to whoever you are making this for. It's just a simple card to show them how much you love them when they do so much for you. So if you have someone special in your life that you want to honor this Mother's Day, remember, it can be anyone who takes care of you, an aunt, a grandma, a mom, a friend who is very close to you, who's like a mom, and you've already done something special for your mom and you want to honor someone else, or maybe you just want to do something for someone else. This is a great idea.
Hey, Miss Diaz, I've got a joke for you.
Okay.
What do you call a bear with no teeth?
I don't know what.
A gummy bear!
Hope you enjoyed today's episode, and remember, Barracudas, choose kind.